Hello YouTube world, and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Yay! I'm so excited. Happy 725,625,000 quarantine day. Did I nail it? I think I did. I hope you guys are being safe and continuing to practice social distancing. Even though I think it's as of Monday, they started phase 1 of the reopening of the world. Please guys, continue to proceed with caution. Just because the world is reopening doesn't mean Corona has left the building. She is still here, so please move about accordingly. So in today's video, I'm gonna just go over some things that I purchased. I don't even know what to call this video. I think I'm gonna call it Corona made me do it, or quarantine made me do it. I don't know, but at the end of the day, we're always looking for somebody or something to blame for something we've done we had no business doing anyway. So that's gonna be the title of this video, either one of those. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and start with is this Too Faced box. From there, I actually purchased the best primer in the world, in my opinion, which is the Hangover RX. I didn't even know they had it in this size. Like, this is big. Well, it's actually called, it's so big, super size actually. It's 2.1 fluid ounce. I absolutely love this primer. Like I said, it's the best. I'm sure all of you have tried it, if not more than once, at least once, and you liked it. Admit it. This stuff is so freaking good. They actually had a sale, which was I think 50% off, so I went ahead and just purchased 2 because I actually didn't have any more at all. So that was right on time. And then they also had gifts with purchase, so I got this makeup bag which says stop and smell the makeup. It's like a gold metallic. And then I also got a pink one, and this one is just with pink hearts. It looks like this. They're both really cute makeup bags. I'm not sure exactly when I would use them, but I'm sure they will come in handy. The next 2 things that I purchased came from Sephora, and it's from the Ole Henderson. This one is the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream, and this one is the Banana Bright Eye Cream. They're from the, I think, like vitamin C line. I know they're supposed to be good for brightening the skin, but I will tell you guys, I've already tried these 2 and they did not work for me at all. They made me break out. I've used it as directed, and it broke my neck out, around my cheeks as well as underneath my eyes. I got little tiny bumps like right here in the corners and right here. It was weird because I had never broken out like that before, but I mean, it is what it is. This is what the moisturizer looked like. It's an orange cream. I was really hopeful that this would work. I mean, I was honestly thinking vitamin C, skin brightening. What else can I ask for other than retinol A? And then this is what the eye cream looks like. This one is more on the yellowy side. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's definitely more yellow than orange. But I don't know if it could have been like, maybe I did too much, like, you know, at a time. Like maybe my skin just wasn't ready for as much as I was using. Like maybe the dosage of it probably was too high. Maybe I should have used it a little bit more sparingly, but I wanted to go according to what it said as it directed me. I think it was morning and night every day, and you should see changes within 7 days. I don't know, it didn't work. But when I purchased those from Sephora, I had also purchased the the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum from Ole Henderson website. They had a special on the serum, not these 2 products, so I went ahead and just purchased those from Sephora. I hadn't used this yet. This took forever to get here, so by the time this got to me, I had already tried those products and had already broken out and was just like over it. So I was kind of hesitant to give the serum a try, but I think I did go back to using my Tatcha cleanser and the water cream moisturizer. Those 2 are heaven sent, so I went back to using those 2. My skin cleared up almost instantly, to be honest with you. And I thought about giving maybe this one a try by itself. I know the serum is a little bit more potent than the moisturizer, so maybe if I use just this by itself without layering underneath my eye with an eye cream as well, maybe I honestly don't know. Or maybe it's just something in these two products alone that irritated my skin. I don't know. I'm still kind of scared to give it another try, but I do want to give this a try. As a matter of fact, I won't even have to touch this one because I did get a small sample of it when I purchased something from Sephora. I got this little sample here. So before I touch that one, I think I'll just go ahead and give the little one a try. Oh, and let me show you. The big one looks like this. It's just a little orange bottle. So we'll see, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on if, you know, my skin accepted it or not. The next thing that I purchased was from Morphe. They have that the 50% off sale. I think it's still going on right now, actually. I bought my favorite continuous setting spray, which I absolutely love. That doesn't require much talk. I'm sure you guys have used that. And then these two products here I have not tried as of yet. This one is the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I definitely want to give this a try. And I got the Morphe Mattifying Continuous Spray. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with this per se. Because I'm really dry, I don't know if mattifying was the best thing, but I did want to give it a try just to see if there is a difference between mattifying and the setting spray, because this one doesn't like promote like dewy, so I don't know if it's the like what would be the opposite of mattifying, but I feel like it is. So I'm definitely going to try these two out to see if there is a difference, you know, at all, if you can tell a difference. The next thing that I purchased is 3 P. Louise bases. One of my good friends gave me a couple samples to try, and she told me to use them very sparingly because a little goes a long way. So I did try them out and I really enjoyed them. So I did go ahead and buy 3. They look like this. I got the shades 135, and I bought them from P. Louise directly because Ulta, I think it's Ulta that sells them, they were completely sold out of the shades that I wanted. And these definitely took forever and a day to get to me, but they finally did, and kudos to me. The next things that I purchased was from Lancome. I follow this girl on Instagram. I think her name is Beauty Deals, BFF, something like that. And she always posts like the absolute best deals that I've seen, and I've just come across her during quarantine is when I came across her page. Maybe we should call this, whatever her Instagram is made me do it, because she came at the wrong time at the right time. So yeah, from Lancome, and this one I purchased, they had buy one get one free. So I got the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I purchased this. I did use Sephora to do the shade match. I did it with my shade that I am in, the, which one is it? MAC, sorry, the MAC Studio Fix fluid, and I'm in the shade NC50. I used that when it was to shade match me to Lancome, and they didn't have an exact match, but this is the closest that they were able to get me to, which is in the shade 530 Suede C. I did use that today, but this shade is actually quite dark for me. Which I don't mind going, I don't mind darker shade foundations, because once you highlight, it does kind of just even it out. I think for the most part, it's the undertone that matters the most, because you can make a lot of shades work for you, but if the undertone isn't right, everything is gonna look off. So I didn't mind it being that dark, but it did work out in my favor because I mixed this with the NARS Natural Radiant foundation, which is too light for me, and I haven't been able to shade match myself appropriately with that yet, so it worked out. The undertones are perfect. Well, from what I see, it looks quite on point, but you guys can be the judge of that. I know you will. So I mixed 530 suede with, I'm not even sure what it is in the Natural Radiant, but because it's light and this one is dark, it quite blended nicely for me. So I did go ahead and purchase 2 of those because they were buy one get one free. And then the next 2 things that I purchased was these perfumes, and this one is I'm not sure how to pronounce this. The same word was in that foundation. So I don't know if it's Idole, or Idol. I don't know. But I can tell you it has symbols across the top of it. So I know for sure that's not English. So it's not for me. But the scent that I did get was that one. And I'm not good at descriptions. I don't even gravitate towards Lancome brand in general because I've always thought of it as like a very mature brand, like, and mature obviously I'm meaning like way above my age group. So I was never quite interested, but because I was on a hunt for like an everyday perfume, smell, because the perfumes I have like left, I've already used all of my everyday ones, and what's left are like more potent, like very strong scents, so they're definitely not for everyday use. So because I was on the hunt for one, I was reading the notes on this and they seemed pretty, you know, pretty nice, like pretty fresh, and I love fresh scents for everyday wear. So I said, let me go ahead and give this a try. I bought 4 and I gave 2 away, and then I kept 2. And I can tell you, when I finally, because this took a while to get to me, when I finally got this, I took just this smell right here. I didn't spray it, I didn't do anything, I just fell in love. I tell you right now, I found one of the perfect everyday scents for me. I'm hoping it works for you. I'm hoping you tried and it works for you, because this scent here is absolutely everything. It's so perfect for everyday. They nailed it. They nailed it with this. It's not too mature because one of the people that I gave one to was a little younger than me, and she fell in love with it. My mom was one of the ones who got one, and obviously she's of an older woman. She absolutely loved it. So I think that this is a hit across the board. So I did go ahead and purchase 4. Like I said, I gave 2 away and then I kept 2. Oh, let me mention, I got a sample in the mail when I purchased this, and it was the one Julia Roberts is the face of, La Via Belle or something like that, but the intense one, oh my freaking God, that smells so good. It's unreal. Like, I kid you not, I wish that that was the scent that I had purchased instead of this one. That smell is absolutely freaking phenomenal. Oh, like, I really wish that I had purchased it over that one, but I'm definitely satisfied with that purchase because, as I said, it's really nice. It smells great. So the next 2 things that I purchased, I got these from Sephora. It wasn't on sale, which I wish it was, because this is like $33 a bottle, but it is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Does this require much conversation? Because I'm sure you guys have tried it and loved that as well. This is definitely a staple in my makeup kit, and I'm pretty sure it's a staple in your kit as well. So moving along, this one also, it's a joke to even sit here and talk about it. The Tarte Shape Tape, which is hands down my favorite concealer ever. I got this in the shade Deep, which is 53N, and it looks like this. This shade is absolutely amazing for me when I'm going for, you know, just like an everyday natural look. However, when I'm looking to kind of brighten just a little bit more, I do mix this with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I do not like that concealer at all on its own. It just does not work for me. But mixed together with this one, they are absolutely superb. Let's see. Oh, the next thing that I got from Sephora is the Fenty Beauty, and this one is the Pro Filter Setting Powder, and I got the shade Cashew. I got it in the small size because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not. So yeah, but I did use this today, and I will tell you that I cheated just a bit because I mixed this with the which one is that? It's my favorite, hands down, holy grail from the drugstore, Maybelline. The Maybelline setting powders, they absolutely nailed it. I don't even know what else to say, but I mixed these 2 together. The reason I did that was like honesty moment, was because I knew I was gonna film like my first YouTube video. So I wanted to make sure that, for one, I incorporated some of the products that I was gonna show you guys today, but also to make sure that I used products that I knew worked for me, so that I wouldn't have that bad of a makeup day if anything went wrong. So that's why I mixed them 2 together. But this, I don't know how this is on its own. I literally like mix them together. Like I put them together in like a paper and mix them together and then put it on that way. So I didn't even try like this first, that second. So I can't tell you, but I do want to use this one again by itself to see how it, you know, how it works. The shade, I will say, I probably could have went a little lighter, but I mean, it is what it is. I think it's gonna work. Nonetheless, I think it'll work. I just, with setting powders, I'm so like iffy because they dry your skin out. Like they dry you out like terribly if they're used, you know, in a more heavier sense. And I have like desert dry skin, so I do try to use it, you know, very lightly. I try not to let them sit too long or anything like that. I just put them on, press them in. Sometimes I, you know, brush it off, or sometimes I would take my wet sponge and just, you know, push it into the skin without wiping it off. So, but I used them today both, and I think they look nice. So with the foundation, double up, and I doubled up on the concealer as well, and then doubling up on the setting powders. I don't feel cakey. I don't look cakey. So I mean, so far so good. The next thing that I purchased was the Makeup Forever, and this is the matte skin velvet. No, sorry, matte velvet skin, and then the shade Y505. I've always wanted to try this because I heard great things about it, so I went ahead and tried it today, and this is what it looks like. I took the little sponge thing out because I'm not going to use it, but if you want to know what it looks like, it's right here. Well, it's in a wrapper. But it looks like this. I tried this out today. I didn't use anything else with it, so this product I did use alone, and I think it's really, really nice. I think it blended in really, really well. It is like a foundation itself, so it's not like a setting powder or a set, you know, like a pressed setting powder. It's actually a foundation. It didn't feel heavy, like after using liquid foundation to put like this foundation on. It didn't seem heavy or anything like that. It was really nice and velvety, as it say. So I enjoyed this, but I'm definitely going to continue to use it to make sure that I actually really like it. The next thing that I purchased was the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, and I got it in the shade Cocoa Naughty. Oops, sorry. I got it in the shade Cocoa Naughty, and it looks like this on the outside, and then it looks like this on the inside. It is quite light. I thought it was going to be darker from the website. I did use this today. However, I did mix it with one of my also Holy Grail setting powders, which is by Black Radiance. They setting powders for me works as a pressed powder also, like this. So I mixed these two together. I did use this first by itself, but because I cream contoured, I don't know if it works just straight from foundation to this without, you know, a base. So it looked very nice over the cream bronzer, but it could be because there was a base underneath it that had the shade that, you know, that the intensity is the right word I'm looking for it. So it had, the base had the intensity, and I just used this to set the base. So it didn't really alter the color so much, like make it lighter or anything like that. And I think it also worked nicely with it because the bronzer that I used, the base, was by Fenty. So it could have been that. The next two things that I purchased, which are my absolute favorite in the entire world, and that is the YSL Black Opium perfume. This I knew I didn't purchase this because I was looking for an everyday perfume. It was just while I was at it, I purchased it. And the bottle looks like this. Let me tell you good people something. This scent here, oh my God. It is absolutely amazing. Like this scent, I love it, love it, love it. It's a darker scent than the Idol, but I don't mind putting this on every day. But it definitely is a more darker scent, so it probably will work better as a nighttime scent versus the Idol, which is more of an everyday, whether day or night, but you could wear that, you know, prominently in the daytime. And this you could definitely use at night, but this right here is my absolute favorite scent in the world. I can't wait for the stores to open back up, because any of you who have not smelled this yet, please go to your nearest perfume, fragrance store, whatever you want to call it, and test this out. And I promise you, you will love it. As a matter of fact, you can thank me in the comments later. The next two things that I got was a recommendation from a good friend of mine, and it is the Giorgio Armani C. Again, looking for an everyday perfume. She recommended it. She said this is her signature scent. So I did go ahead and purchase it. Now, here's the thing with this. This was almost a complete no-go for me. Like, I was like, when I looked at it online, I said, hell no. The reason for that is because I don't like any brown perfume at all. No brown perfume whatsoever. I don't care what it is. They all smell bad. However, this one actually has a pink hue to it. So it looks like a brownie pink, which is my perfect nude. So I said, okay, I'll go ahead and try it. Not disappointed. Definitely not disappointed at all. It's a nice scent. Very, very fresh. Not like this. These scents are different, but they're both more on the everyday wear. But this one I would definitely use over the Giorgio Armani. I do have to say that. So yeah, that was all that quarantine made me buy. I do have two honorable mentions here. One is the Soap and Glory. This one is the Righteous Butter. I absolutely love this cream here. Hands down, moisturized my skin like no other. That right there, and the smell is the smell on that is absolutely great, but the product itself is so thick and creamy, like luxurious and rich. Oh my god, it worked. The next thing is the Peter Thomas Roth, and this one is the Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream, the hydrating moisturizer. I have to say, this is absolutely amazing. This one is empty as well. I'm so happy Target sells this now, so it's like easy for me to get. The Tatcha one, which I absolutely love as well, they're comparable. I will say I think the water cream is just a tad bit thicker, but they're both water gel, or like, you know, water gel based moisturizers, so they are absolutely great. But I will have to say that this bottle is so cute. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it had like you can feel it. It has texture, and it's supposed to be like little water droplets on it. It's so cute, but it's really good. Like, I absolutely love it. But I do have one dishonorable mention, and that one is going to go to the KKW Fragrance Diamonds by Courtney, Kim, and Khloe. This scent, I don't hate it, but I definitely will not spray this on myself. I know in this one of the notes, like one of the main notes, were rose. You can definitely smell the rose, but it also smells like a soap, like a soap bar, not liquid, not it smells literally like a bar of soap with rose in it. I don't know if it's ivory, I don't know. It smells like a bar of soap, and I dislike it. Yeah, I dislike it. But I thought I was gonna be able to make this work. I sprayed it on me, and I just was like, no, it's not gonna work. And this is almost like one of those scents, like, you know, if you have it on for too long, it starts to give you a headache. I feel like this would be the scent that does that to me. It's not a strong scent at all. Like, it's not like really strong and intense, but the smell of it, it smells like a bar of soap. And you would think you want fresh, right? You want something that smells fresh and clean. It's not this. This is not it. Now, I do want to say, no disrespect to anybody out there that actually like this scent, but I will tell you, you need to recalibrate your nose, because that is not the scent. Like, that's not it at all. That's a no-no. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a really good time sitting down, filming and talking with you guys. I hope some of the products that I mentioned here, if you haven't tried them, if you do, I hope they work for you. And if they do, please come back and let me know in the comments down below. And please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And whatever else you're supposed to say at the end of these videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.